Alleluia, the Lord is risen. The Lord is risen indeed. Alleluia, happy Easter. It is a beautiful day here in Maine for Easter morning. Usually it's rather miserable and raining, but today it is beautiful. With so many things to be thankful for. On Easter morning 2,000 years ago, Mary Magdalene and the other women who went to the tomb, what they saw, they did not post it on Instagram or Facebook. They didn't make a little video like this. They didn't have hardly any of the technology we have today. So many things have changed over the years, and technology has made so many things possible that were unimaginable years before. And there's been wonderful and good things and challenging things about that. And there are times when I get to the point of saying, you know, I'm tired of all the change. And that's enough. And I remember one time an older member of the parish said, just don't email me. I'm not interested in emailing and that technology. And another person who really didn't want to deal with cell phones. I mean, it's just, and I could understand at a certain point in life, oh, I don't want to be up on the new movies or music. I go back and listen to what I've known, and it brings back good memories for me. And there are times when I think that at some point in my life it'd be nice just to have a place that doesn't have any answering machine or cell phones and not the new technology. And just kind of stop some of the growth or the change and some of the technology we can understand. But in life, there is the tendency to stop, and that's enough. Always creeps up. Just want to get by, just want to pass the time. But Easter morning is a time in which God said, I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on the human race. I'm not going to give up on this planet. And defied all odds, and through the whole journey of the ministry of Jesus, Jesus kept saying, let's go on. Let's go deeper. Continuing on through the pain and suffering, through the betrayal and denial, saying, I'm keep going. Many of his followers, and I probably would too, say, okay, that's enough. You know, this is enough. But Jesus came back again. Even in the exhaustion and the fear and everyone's just hiding out, Jesus said, I'm back, I'm here, and I'm going to keep going. Bringing us to a deeper place in love. It's so often in our relationships we get comfortable. We kind of do the same thing over and over again. This is my kind of routine, my habit. And sometimes those habits kind of keep us from facing issues that might be changing, or kind of keeping us from facing difficult situations or difficult truths that we really don't want to face. Jesus said, I'm going in there. I'm going to face the challenges and the misconceptions and all that you might be holding on to. And let's go deeper. This is a day where Jesus gets up from the table of our despondency, gets up from the bed of depression, gets up from the place in which we feel just stuck, and says, let's go. Let's go. Let's continue on, defying the odds, coming in a way that was unexpected. The blessings of God, we do not always understand them. We do not always ask for the blessings that God gives. We do not always know where they're leading us, but they always lead us into a deeper place of love. Always. Challenging us to love those we've not been loving, challenging us to see things from a bigger angle, perhaps a larger understanding, perspectives that we've not known before. Defying the way we understand science and saying, let's think about this. For everything can be rethought and looked at in a new way. And Jesus took it deeper. Gets up this day that we too might get up. Arise from the various limitations that seem to be holding our life back. That we might sing again and sing aloud the glories of God's grace and love, and come to know each other and with a new way, not just the expectations and understandings and stereotypes that we've put everybody in, but rather as a new people in our lives, with new dimensions growing and transforming. For this is the day that God's light and light shines and can surprise us. Even as me this morning, as almost every Easter I've been here in Maine, it's almost always been miserable weather. And yet, God says, no, it's not. Not today. There's something new. And think of something, a new way in your own life. Something that's holding you back. Let us go into that. Let us go into the fears that we've been holding on to. Let us face them and lift them up to God, who's waiting to hold us and all that we have, transforming them into the light of God's grace. Blessings for you and all those whom you love. May we all be held in God's loving embrace this day. Amen.